Hello everybody, what's up? My name is Sinapse and this is Feed the Beast. You already know this because this is episode like 6 or 7 or something. 7? I don't even know. 6. IDK. It's been a little bit. It's been 2 or 3 days and I have done some work, man. Look at this. Look at our glorious village that I've deconstructed so that we can reconstruct it in our image. Where do I even start, man? Whew. Okay, so obviously I tore down all the buildings here. I flattened out all in the land. This was all used to be like going up into that hill. And I leveled all this off into this ravine. There is a ravine here. You can see it runs like this. And then there's another ravine over here that runs like that. So that's nice edges, and I just kind of shaved off to make it slope up. Over here I just kind of picked an arbitrary line. Over there it kind of goes almost to the lake. It will go all the way to the lake. It'll go to like right here. It'll just kind of come out like this. Once I finish flattening that off, I just haven't got around to doing that. And it just follows right along the shoreline. I still have to remove this, but that's the only remaining thing of the village. I took black granite, made the black granite bricks and regular black granite, made 2 big main roads. In the middle is our chunk loader, loading this entire flat area. So over here is going to be is magic-y. So we have Ars Magica. I have enchantment table. There'll be some Thaumcraft maybe in here. Over here is going to be industrial stuff. So we have our Tinker's Construct building, be like an industrial craft maybe over here, thermal expansion / build craft over here. Over here is our cow animal farms, mostly just cows, but also chickens because feathers and stuff are important. Might also have some like plant farms, and then over here will be houses for villagers, and maybe some more farms, and of course my house, which I think is going to be like on the lake or something. I don't know. I don't really know what my house is going to be. This is obviously not going to be my permanent house. It's been a while, so I have a lot of stuff to update you guys on. I guess first things, I made a Tinker's Construct cleaver. This bad boy comes built in with beheading 2, which you can't see, but it has beheading 2, so I get 20% chance of a mob dropping their head, including wither skeleton skulls, when I kill that mob. It has sharpness. It does 10.5 damage on hit, or 10.5 hearts, which is 1 shot for everything but like angry zombies. It'll 1-shot blaze, it'll 1-shot wither skeletons, 1-shot zombies, skeletons, spiders, creepers, all the things. 1-shots them. It has auto repair, reinforced 3 from a thaumium plate. Not a thaumium plate, a obsidian plate. I don't have thaumium yet. I haven't done Thaumcraft stuff. And it has the auto repair from the mossy stuff, and it has life steal from a necrotic bone, which is something that a wither skeleton drops as well. That's that. I also have, so this is called .exe because it's an executor and it chops off their head, so I thought that was funny. Then I have .rar, which is, you know, like zipped format, compressed. Reinforced 3, soak touch, haste, auto repair. Pretty much does what it's pretty fast, and it has soak touch, so I can soak touch my ores and then use my fortune pick to fortune them out. Alright, next thing, armor. No longer do we have our diamond gear, or even mage armor. I had mage armor, and then I made battle mage armor, and then I enchanted it. So first off, we have our mobility boots, which have haste 3, protection 4, soulbound 1, which is why you can see I run pretty damn fast. Let's take these off, and we'll see just how slow I am. I've gotten used to the haste 3. It's really nice. And then if I cast my healing spell, which has haste 2 on it, I get basically haste 5, and I super sprint. It's pretty great. So yeah, that's my mobility boots. Also, soulbound, when I die, I will keep it on me if it is soulbound. So even if I die, I will respawn wearing it. Battle Mage leggings, I haven't put another enchantment on there. These were not really that great. I got Fire Protection 4, which is okay, but not wonderful. I haven't put soulbound on it yet. They're just basic. We have Guardian Angel, which is my chest plate, has Protection 4, soulbound, so I will respawn with it. Magic Key Crown, which has Protection 4, Magic Resistance 4, Unbreaking 3, soulbound 1. I actually had 2 of these because the first one came with just Magic Resistance 4. I wasn't really that happy with it. I made another one, enchanted it, got Protection 4, Unbreaking 3, anviled them together, anviled on soulbound, and named it Magic Key Crown. That's that. My old mage armor is right here. You can see it had Unbreaking 3, Magic Resist 4, Fire Protection, Protection 4, Thorns 2, Protection 4, Protection 4, Thorns 2. It's pretty good. This is an armor stand. It's from Bibliocraft. It's 3 slabs, 2 iron. It's pretty cool. I have a lot of stuff to do today, so I want to get through as much as possible. Workbench. This is a magician's workbench. It's from Ars Magica. It's basically, it will store the recipes you've used. So if I just put wood in here and I want to make crafting station, actually let's just do this. So we're gonna make a crafting table, and then if I just go like this, it'll automatically add, and I can just shift click out of here and it'll pull out of this inventory, and everything will stay there when I exit the crafting table. Pretty darn cool. Now I have a crafting table. I'm just gonna delete that because whatever. Spellbook also has soulbound on it, so that if I die, I don't lose the spells that are in here. I made a charm spell, which does what it says on the book. It charms. If it's a hostile mob, they will temporarily fight for me for about 2 or 3 seconds. But also, it will make mobs that can breed by other means. If I hit them with it, they'll get the hearts, and they will breed as if I fed them, which is pretty cool. That's how I've been breeding chickens, although I also just throw the eggs now. I don't really use charm that much, but it's there. I still have my same healing and fly. I made an accelerate, which is supposed to accelerate the ticks of a block that you're targeting. Doesn't seem to do much. Made feather falling X, feather falling 10, which has contingency fall damage. I didn't really know how contingency spells worked. So you can see now on the bottom left, right next to my sword, I had that little fall thing. So next time I'm about to take falling damage, the spell will activate, and this has just feather falling and heal. So right as I'm about to fall, you'll see it procs there, and prevents me from taking fall damage. But I have to cast it every single time I want it to activate on the next time. And I didn't have anything else with it, so it's not really that useful of a spell, which is why it's been over here. But I'm just keeping it there so that I can have it and not have to put it in a chest somewhere. Okay, next thing. I'm level 45 in my magic level down here. I filled out a lot of this stuff. I started fighting bosses to get other skill points that I didn't get through leveling, and so that allowed me to unlock a lot of stuff. Basically, the only stuff that's locked is red stuff, besides some stuff in utility, that there's still some blue and greens left around here. But I got a whole bunch of stuff, including AoE, frost damage, magic damage, freeze, knockback, astral distortion, fling, drown, watery grave, so make them take drowning damage, which is pretty amusing. Blind, defense, I got accelerate, which is that tick thing. I got entangle, which makes them like move or not move. Repel knocks everyone away from me. A wall, it basically is like, it's a casting mode. It's new in the update, and it's perpendicular to where you're facing, and it's a big wall. I also got flight. We'll be doing that hopefully today. Well, actually probably not. We'll be getting the stuff that we need for flight today. That's a contingency fall. It's like a shape. So you put contingency fall, and then I put self, and then I put feather falling and heal, so that when I'm about to fall, it will do that. I got summon, life drain, mana drain. These are all still locked because those are all red. Utility, I got night vision and true sight, disarm, binding. That's the charm that I had. Rift, telekinesis, attract, channel. Channel allows you, it's a shape, you can see it from the square. it's a constant self-cast, essentially, which is pretty cool. It's useful for healing, stuff like that. Talents, I got Augmented Casting, as well as Mage Posse. And this is a new tab. This is Affinity. You can see I'm heavily towards Agile, and I actually have crossed the 50% threshold that I need to get some of the bonus effects. So you can see this is too tall, and normally you can't jump that. I can jump that. I can now jump 2 blocks high, and I take reduced falling damage, which is nice because I jump around a lot. That was my thing there. And I added the thing of the mage armor, battle mage armor. You can see it just did stuff over there. If you look to the left, if you look where that magic wall of my crafting altar is right now, I'm going to mouse over it in the thing, but it goes away. You'll see I have icons. Right now the boots are black. They will recharge in about 5 seconds. Each armor piece there just recharged. Every armor piece has its own special ability. So this actually basically has contingency fall in it, but it recharges every 15 seconds. So that you can see right there, I just got feather falling really quickly before I was about to hit from the armor, not from my contingency fall spell that I cast on myself. So that's really nice. The pants allow me to take one tick of fire damage without starting on fire. I don't know what my chest does. I'm not really sure. And then my head allows me, if I run out of breath, it gives me water breathing for 10 seconds, which is also very useful so that you don't drown. You can see I gained a green skill point multiple times. So that's the next thing I guess we'll cover. We have it on us? Yes, we do. Well, I want to go to... Let's put that there, that there. Let's eat. Over here, I've set up a boss arena. Oh, so this is augmented casting mode. You can see in the bottom right, I now have the full moon. It's really mana costly and not really that much more effective. So I don't really use it for very much, but Dig now can break stuff that diamond block, or that diamond level stuff. So that's kind of useful. Other than that, though, I really don't use it. So I made a tower. Down there is for, I guess we'll go down. Is for the Water Guardian, which you summon in a majority water biome. This is actually river right here. And if I throw a bucket of water in a boat while it's raining, it has to be raining though, he'll summon. And when you kill him, you get a blue skill point. The one I've been grinding recently obviously gives me green skill points, why the chat says you gain a green skill point. And we're going to go do that now, just to show you, because I didn't want to wait for it to rain. It doesn't rain very often, honestly. Mostly because I sleep every night, so I think that kind of prevents it from raining all that much. But I'll show you my really cheesy way of killing this guy. This is the Air Guardian. Whoops, it's not the right thing. The Air Guardian. He looks like this. We'll summon him. So he has to be that level Y 150 or above. So that's, I'm at 150. This is, or my feet are at 149. That's 150 right there. My head's at 150. And he just sits here and doesn't attack you. Yeah, it's great. Basically, he has those projectile wind spells. Right now, he's pulling me up and spinning me around. Like, I'm not moving right now. He's just pulling me around. Normally, he'd be throwing me up in the air. But the ceiling above me prevents that, and his projectiles bounce off. Ow, ow. See, those things, those hurt. It's a whirlwind. But if I block him off like this, and if I hit him enough, he won't break those blocks. But if you leave him alone while he's channeling this, he'll break 5 by 5 above him and next to him, which is why there's no ceiling, because he just breaks it. I could build a ceiling over him, but it's really not worth it because he just breaks it immediately, or most of the time. So you can see this is doing 10 damage. He actually obviously has some armor and damage reduction, because normally this does 20 damage, but it's whatever. And he drops Air Essence that's required to summon him, and a green skill orb. So then I can just summon him right back again. Also, very rarely, he drops this. It's called an Air Sled. It's has Soulbound 1 on it already. It comes as default. You put it down, you right click it like it's a horse, and you fly around. It's pretty great. It's kind of, it takes a little bit to control. It's not that accurate, but it's free flight, so it's pretty great. I actually have 2 of them. I got them 2 times in a row after fighting him like 30 times. There's 2 times in a row where he dropped them. And if I left shift, I dismount, and it floats back down to right above the surface. And if I shift right click, I pick it up. It's pretty darn awesome. I have another one because he dropped 2 of them, one after another. So then you can see now we have another green skill point. And I can't use them any over here. Oh, also there's new silver spells, which you unlock by casting the correct combination of aspects from the tree. So like Blizzard, I think, is like frost damage plus storm plus AoE or something, and then Star Strike is like, I don't know, Firestorm's like ignition plus AoE plus something. But I'll get to those later. So let's do it with one of these. You can get create water, drought, or harvest plants. Guess we'll do create water. Might as well. Anyway, you can see this is like all filled up now because I've gotten a lot of skill points, and I will continue to get a lot of skill points until they're all filled up. Alright, next thing. This is how I've been getting all of my XP for enchanting and making my awesome armor. You just ore berries. We updated Ars Magica 2, and it has obviously a new Arcane Compendium that I totally forgot to mention. It's obviously a little bit different, but you probably noticed. There's some new blocks which are called magic sigils. It's basically magical automation. So you make a sigil stand, and then you make different sigils, and they do different things. And each sigil stand can have up to 3. So I have Nature's Bounty, which causes all plants within 4 blocks to grow faster. The radius can be expanded if you do those inlays, like I have to some of the bosses. So this is actually making these grow faster. I don't know if it really works, but I think it does, and it seems like it does, so I keep it there, even if it doesn't. And these will be my quote-unquote automation of my farms. Once again, I'm not using like Industrial Craft and MFR, Mine Factory Reloaded to like automate everything. These are just going to be in the middle of my farms, and it's going to make stuff grow faster, and I will manually harvest and replant when I need it to. Alright, over here, in this overcrowded cow farm, we have a sigil stand. We also have one here, and you might be wondering how, the chickens and cows aren't escaping, even though this is obviously overpacked. Is there something magical about this air block? No. I just dug that out to show where they are. What I have is a sigil of containment. Erects an invisible wall 4 blocks in any direction that non-player entity cannot leave through. So things can get in, but they cannot get back out once they are inside of it. There's interdiction, which is like the same thing, but they can't get in, but they can get back out, which you can use to like protect your base from creepers and stuff. And then you can expand radiuses on everything with redstone, iron, and gold inlays. There is gentle rains, which hydrates stuff. So if you want to use this plus Nature's Bounty, you don't have to have any water in the middle of your farm. Felled oak will harvest trees around it. Flatlands will dig out 4 levels above it. So it's basically like a mini quarry, but it works upwards instead of downwards, so that's kind of interesting. Sigil of Butchery will periodically kill animals within the radius if it detects more than 2 of them. And I don't have this on there, but I probably should get it eventually. What I do have is Progeny. Periodically causes animals within 4 blocks in any direction to breed, which I have on this cow farm as well as the containment. So that's why there's baby cows, and this thing gets really, really packed if I leave it on for a while. So I have to periodically come through here and just slaughter all the cows. Because probably about a half hour ago I slaughtered them all basically, and then now they're back up to here. We'll leave like 2 adults, I think, and then the babies, and then that should be get out of here, chicken. I don't know how you got in here. But the chickens do not have breeding. I just throw eggs to reproduce them if I want anymore, which I really don't at this point, so I shouldn't continue throwing eggs. But that's sigils, and they're pretty awesome, and I highly suggest them if you're in Ars Magica. Even if you're not, go in Ars Magica and then get them. Yeah. So this is our. This is obviously not going to be the actual building. This is an outline of what I want the Tinker's Construct thing to be like. Kind of. very smeltery, and this is going to be a big door. And then like iron bars. It's going to be very mechanical. And then over here I want to kind of build a barn type thing, and there's going to be like different huts and houses over here. And over here is going to be very open, kind of flowing, kind of magic-y area. So each section is going to have its own distinct stuff. And then it's going to have a big wall around it, so things can't just walk in. And the only ways across are going to be this like bridge here across this ravine, and bridge there across that ravine. And then this is all just going to be walls. So there'll be 2 ways in and out of this city, unless you can just fly around, which, I mean, I can, and probably most of the other players will be able to pretty quickly, but, you know, it's a fun concept. So, next thing. This looks like dirt, right? Right. We'll get back to that. We're going to make a spell. And I prepared this spell, and I've gathered materials for this spell. We actually have sunstone, which is from the nether. And I need a parchment, and I think that should be it. Alright. So, our spell is called General Medicine. It has night vision, true sight, swift swim, haste, light, and dispel. So this basically will let me see in the dark, give me true sight, let me run fast, swim fast, light up the area around me, and then dispel any negative effects. So poison, wither, I don't know if it takes me not on fire, makes me not on fire. We'll have to see. So this is going to be a useful spell, but it requires a lot of stuff, which I've already gathered. Blank Rune, Vintium Dust, Lesser Focus, Neutral Essence, Green Rune, Potion of Night Vision, Blue Rune, Chimmerite, Glass Pane, Raw Fish, Fishing Rod, Yellow Rune, Redstone Glass, Glowstone Dust, White Rune, Blue Orchid, Sunstone, Purple Rune, Arcane Ash, Topaz, Milk Bucket, Spell Parchment. Alright, let's get this going, shall we? Blank Rune, then then Vintium Dust, then Lesser Focus. Then we want the Essence, which will come from our fully charged mana battery from before it didn't convert it. Potion of Night Vision, Blue Rune, we only need 1, and it will only take 1 at a time. We don't have that stuff. Alright, gather the rest, or most of the rest. Alright, Chimmerite, Glass Pane, other Blue Rune. Where's our raw fish? There's our raw fish. I did not grab it. Raw fish, Fishing Rod, Yellow Rune, Redstone Dust, 1 Glowstone Dust, White Rune, Blue Orchid. Probably gonna need these soon. Glowstone Dust. Here's our Sunstone, which you get from the lava lakes in the nether. It's in the middle of them. Kind of annoying to gather, but if you just have a fire resist potion, it's not too bad. And then Spell Parchment. Boom. We got a new entry unlocked too. I wonder what that is. So generic treatment, or generic medicine, I don't know what I was going to call it. What symbol should we give this? Let's give it something like this. That seems good. Cool. Is it? It's self, right? I think it's self. Do I light up the ground? I'm not really sure. Oh, illuminated 2. Now I should light up the ground, right? That's kind of buggy. Why am I shooting things? I shouldn't be shooting things, should I? Okay, let's try this. 7,000 mana cost. Well, no, I'm out of mana. That's interesting. It was a self spell, right? Yeah, self. See, I should be getting true sight here, and I'm not. I'm wondering why that is. It's kind of annoying. Well, oops. Broke that, didn't I? Interesting. So these are illusion blocks. That's what I was trying to demonstrate. You're supposed to be able to give yourself true sight and then be able to walk through them. But It's not working out so well. Get myself Swift Swim. Like, it doesn't seem like all the effects are applying correctly. Oh, wait a second. Am I stupid? No, I wrote it correctly, right? Yeah, I put the spell at the end. Oh, I should have put the spell first. This is why I'm good at this game. Where'd that meteor strike? Just heard that. I'm pretty sure that was a meteor, right? Oh, on my cows. I'm good at this game, guys. Don't worry. Yeah, I should have put the spell first. I don't know what I was thinking. Because I wanted to dispel all negative effects, but it also dispels all positive effects, so I was, you know, giving myself stuff, and then it was immediately taking it away. Alright, we'll trash that spell. Just put that away. That will never get used again. I will remake that spell sometime off camera. Anyways, we're going to go over and just brute force these down. So these are illusion blocks. And what they do is when you place them adjacent to a block, they take on the properties and the looks of that block. And even on the mouse over text in the bottom left, like, or right, it looks like it's a whatever that block is. However, if you give yourself true sight, you're able to see them as illusion blocks and able to walk through them. Obviously, I'm not able to walk through them right now. Well, I'm bad at this game, so just ignore me. Anyways, jeez. Like, you'd think I would plan that out a little bit better, right? You'd think, you'd hope, but you'd be wrong. Okay, we're gonna put that there. Let's put that in there. Just for now. We're gonna put our staves away. That's disappointing. I really wanted to use that spell too. Actually, I probably still could. It still does what I want to use it possibly for. So, with this thing, I have 23 Wither Skeleton Skulls. And we want to get ourselves a Withered Star, or another star, because we want beacons, we want a portal gun, and, actually, let's see what this unlocked for us. Oh, we did that. Staves. Oh, we learned how to make staves. Cool. We want to do flight. Even though I have that thing, I want the spell flight, and it requires another star. So that means it's going. Ooh, excuse me. Going to be an ingredient in that thing if I try to make a spell with that. Another thing I want to make is Golden Bag of Holding, and then its upgrade, which reincarnating is the same thing as Soulbound, so it'll stick with me. This basically gives me an extra double chest of storage. So we need 4 wool. We need a gold block. I didn't make that off camera. Because, once again, very good at planning in this game. Got enough coal. So, basically, it will give me an extra double chest, and then whatever is in there will only stay in there, and it will come back to life with me. So, pretty fantastic little item. So we need 3. Oops, that's not it. 3 other gold. And then we need 4 wool. And then we want a chest. Chests 3. Now we want magical wood, which is another 8 gold, 2 bookshelves, and 8 enchanted books. So grab another 8 gold. 6, 7, 8. And then I have all these enchanted books and bookshelves because I actually did plan this out. I've been doing a lot of level 1 random stuff, and you get like a lot of protections. You get a lot of protections and sharpness. So we're just going to use 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bane of Arthropods 4. I doubt that has a level 30 enchantment. So if anyone wants Bane of Arthropods 4, go right ahead. Come see me. Need to make it like this. Oops. Oh, we're just doing that. Magical wood. Then let's see if we can just do this. Nope. Okay, yeah, it doesn't recognize it because it probably tried to use those exact specific enchantment books. I didn't think it would really work, but it was worth a shot to see if I could, just make another one. So that will allow us to get the soulbound once we have it. I think our compressor is done by the fact it's not making sound anymore. Alright, so we get gold, put that around a chest, we put wool in the corners, and we get a golden bag of holding. Then we immediately upgrade that to a golden bed of holding that has reincarnating 1 on it. And boom! We can put stuff in here, and it goes out of our inventory and back in the golden bag of holding. And when we die, if we die, it'll come back to life with us, which is kind of convenient. Alright, let's go fight some withers, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that should be all we need. We're not going to fight the wither around here because I don't want it blowing up my shit. Instead, we're just going to go to a different dimension because we can do that. Some place that we haven't been before, and I've wanted to go for a little bit, but just haven't had time. So many things I want to do on camera, or I want to do, but I don't want to do them off camera because they're significant. So I actually did come in here and just poke around to load the map, but I didn't really explore. So everything will be quote-unquote new. I just kind of flew around on my thing. There is a tower over there, and there's a tower down here. But we're going to just kind of go... I'm getting thrown around. Why am I getting thrown around? What is holding me? Oh! Look, it's raining. Let's consult our arcane compendium about affinities. Air affinity. Well, jump height grants you bonus to jump height and fall farther before taking damage. These bonuses are dependent on your affinity depth. Air affinity mages are hindered by rain and storms. The wind blows you around and you must move slower. So we get blown around by these storms. In which case, let's go back to the overworld. And it's not nighttime, so we cannot sleep yet. Although it should be soon, hopefully. Because I'd really like to sleep this away. Very annoying. I can't get in the door. Oh my gosh, it's so terrible. Come on, be nighttime. Like, okay, this is me not touching the keyboard at all. Or the mouse. I've never actually been out in a storm yet with my affinity. Because I pretty recently got over 50% affinity. Okay, now I'm moving the mouse, obviously. Man, that is awful. Who would ever want this? Like, I want to get rid of all my affinities because really they're just not... All of them have way too big of drawbacks to ever be useful. Like, I can't fucking control myself in the rain. Ugh. Get in the door. Come on, it needs to be nighttime. Oh my god. This is the most stupid thing ever. Come on, it's nighttime. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys. I literally cannot do anything until we clear this rain, and the only way to do that is to sleep, hopefully. And that's not even a guarantee that it's going to, you know, get cleared. Put that in there. Just in case. Although, it really doesn't matter because it's soulbound too, so never mind. We're just going to put that out there. I'm going to use this thing extensively for caving, but I just wanted to make it on camera because it just seems significant. Okay, it's obviously not nighttime. We're going to, you know, maybe not do the weather thing today. I might do that off camera, or we'll fight them on camera. I might have to do the first fights if we don't have time today. It's already at 33 minutes. I also have a mod called Sync in this mod pack, which was a mod jam. Basically, the guy made it in like 48 hours. It's by iTunes, same guy that does Portal Guns, and it's pretty cool. So the basis of everything, we need a sync core, which is Ender Pearl. It's pretty intensive. So we're going to make a few of those. So we need 8 per core. We need 1, 2. We only really need 2, I think. And we're going to need blocks of iron because I spent my other ones on an anvil. So let's get ender pearl. Is it nighttime yet? No. I have the blocks of lapis, blocks of redstone. We have emeralds here. Glass. And then we can make planks. So, first we need to make planks for this. Let's make some planks here. Do like that. Then we'll do that. Do some of this. Some of that. Make. We need 2 per. We need at least 2. Let's save the rest for now so we don't waste everything if we don't need it. Then we need. Alright, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, zinc core. Let's take our iron blocks. So sync is basically a mod that allows you to have clones and multiple number of lives. If you didn't have respawns enabled, when you die, it's basically only one shell of yourself dying, and you can choose to just come back in a different one. You can also have ones in different dimensions, and you can change it any time. So I could have a shell halfway across the world, and I can just choose to go take control of that. It's not going to have. They have separate inventory, separate health bars, separate everything. So it would be like basically a brand new character, but I can have one as a backup in case something happens to my main guy, or he's stuck in a hole without any way to get out or something. Or if I just want to have one that's somewhere else in the world so I can get there quicker. And it's also cool to display armors on them, so that's really why I'm building them. So we need obsidian, glass panes, the zinc core, and redstone dust. So let's get some redstone dust. We got obsidian, and glass panes are in here. So we have our ender pearls. Oh, I can't do the question mark thing. That's sad. Not in this workbench, I guess. It's really useful because I always immediately forget the recipe the second after I click off of them. So we have a shell constructor. Look at that. We're gonna put this outside, actually. No, we're not. I forgot. I forgot why we're inside. Smart guys. I guess we're gonna put it here. So this, when I right-click it, should give it a sample, and it'll also hurt me. So we'll see how this hurts. Not too much. So now to have it start working. Oh, that was weird. We need to provide it power. And to provide it power, we need to get a treadmill. So we need 2 black carpets. So we need to get some black wool. 2 black wool to be precise. That's iron, not wool. Cannot dye iron like that. That'd be cool though. So we need carpet. We need obsidian, iron bars, another daylight sensor. Let's dump this stuff in here. Or glass. Let's make a daylight sensor. We need iron bars. Luckily I have those as well. And then redstone. So do something like daylight sensor and carpet. And we have ourselves a treadmill. I have to walk outside. Oh, alright, our stuff is in the way. It's really annoying. really annoying. Oh my gosh. Okay, I guess it's going there now. I think we are gonna have to break this and put it outside. If we can survive for 10 seconds while we're outside. Okay, got it. Is it almost night? Please let it be night. I believe it's night. Why is it never night? Why do I have to sleep? Awful. So this is still shell storage. Which I guess we can build now while we're waiting. Got nothing better to do. So we're going to need another zinc core. So zinc core on top. Then we got block of iron, which I guess we only need one of. Do that. Get obsidian in the corners. And glass panes. And we get shell storage, which we will actually put over here. And this is where you can store a shell if you have multiple. Once I make myself another shell. Come on. I don't even have Banish Rain is the thing. Like, I haven't gotten it. Oh my gosh. I wish I had this. I really do. Maybe if I cast this spell. No, this spell. Over and over. It'll get rid of my affinities enough where I can walk outside. We're at 98, 96.9 or 56.93, 92, 90. Oh, we're getting there, baby. No, it's so stupid. Why is there bubbles coming off me? It's so weird. Oh yeah, we'll get there eventually. Don't worry. Man, I need a okay. So how this mod works is you need to get a pig onto the treadmill. It's gonna be like impossible in this rain. But I guess we can try. I want to end this episode. It's already 41 minutes. Ugh. So basically, once you get the pig on the treadmill, it will generate the required power to get you the shell. And then you can take control of that shell and go do whatever you want with it. But I don't even know if there's any pigs around. I wasn't planning on doing this episode. I wasn't really planned ahead to do this. I wanted to go kill withers in the Twilight Forest, but that's not really that doable either. Come on, there's gotta be pigs around here somewhere, right? It's so terrible. You just get whipped around. I hate it. I hate it so much. Why me? Okay, it's definitely nighttime. You can see the sun setting. It should please let this clear it. Ugh. Come on. Clear weather, please. Yes, it's going away. I can see it. Haha! Hallelujah. Fuck it. We're gonna do like the bonus long episode. That's what I'm just gonna play it off as. We're gonna go fight withers in the Twilight Forest because I want to. And that's how this works. Is I get to do what I want because it's my game. Well, it's not my game, but like I'm the one that's playing it. So I get to make the rules. Let's go back to the Twilight Forest. Fight some withers. We'll fight them underground so they don't destroy much, and then we'll call it an episode. Probably be like 50 minutes. Nice bonus long episode. We just get to jam everything in. And I'm going away this weekend, so I won't be able to record. So this will be a little bit of a longer episode because I won't be putting out episodes for the next few days, and it popped me right back out. Thanks, game. Okay, well, let's go down into this red granite because red granite is pretty darn powerful. This is liquid essence. It now generates in pools around here. Screw you. Oops, that's not dig. Really? Really, guy? Alright, you're gonna get killed. Oh, there's no good. I'm out of mana, too. Oops, that's not my pickaxe. Let's be able to see. That's always good. Why is there no good solid... God damn it. Twilight Forest. Probably not the best place to fight this, actually. Like, when you think about it. but I don't want to do it in the overworld because I don't want to have the risk of destroying any of my shit. So that's why we're doing it in here and not near my base, because I'm pretty sure there's no way he can destroy anything from the overworld while we're in the Twilight Forest. He being the Wither. What the fuck? Why is there water way the fuck down here? I don't want there to be water. It just hinders our combat. Okay, it was just one block. That's not too terrible. Alright, we're gonna see how quickly we can take this guy down. He should have 300 health. According to the wiki. My sword does 20 every hit, and my spells do like 16. So we should be able to melt him pretty quickly. And we have heal, which I will switch to so that we don't die. And we have a lot of protection stuff. So here goes nothing, right? I'm still really good at this game. Let's block. I'm trying to do as much damage with our sword as we can. We are kind of low on mana now that we dug out this entire thing. Oh yeah, he's already at 3/4. I'm only like 2 hearts down. Boom. And then we're gonna heal. And we're gonna go to dispel, and it's gonna get rid of our Wither, although it's still somehow damaging us. And look, we didn't even take damage. Of course, we don't have a Wither star. Where's the Wither star? There it is. I see it. I think. Yes, another star. Boom. What is this? Dark iron. Factorization. I didn't know I had an ore now. That's cool. Alright. We did it. We've done it. It's done. It's over. Sweet. Let's do another one, shall we? Let's put this in our bag. In our bag of holding. And we got a division sigil, which makes unstable stuff, which is used for some wands. And we got some silver ore. Cool. Let's do another one. Let's eat. Whoa. Okay, so we have Dispel on. No, I definitely want Heal more than I want to Dispel the Wither. I'd rather just heal it off. I want to see how much damage my spells can do. Wow, that hurt. Okay, I can't attack very well for some reason. Are you draining my mana somehow? Oh, I have no mana. Whatever. Smack him with my sword. Seems like the most effective technique for this close combat. Look, we got another Wither Star. I guess I like drained my own mana casting it a few times. Like, I don't know, it wasn't casting. It seemed like I can't stack those. Okay, well that's interesting. Well, we have 2 Nether Stars. I think that's gonna be it. I'll fight another one off camera or something. I'll fight a bunch more off camera. You saw how much stuff we still had. But we're going to make a portal gun. I don't know, what else can you make with Nether Stars? No, it's how to make them. Beacon, obviously I'll make a few of for our village. Miniature black hole is for portal gun. Porta spawner. Apparently you can like pick up and move spawners with it from Mine Factory. Ooh, excuse me. Reloaded, but I don't really need that because I have a portal gun that can do that for me. So that's going to be it. Thank you for watching. I'm just going to end it here so it doesn't drag on. We don't have to get back to our base or anything. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will hopefully see you in the next episode. It's going to be a few days. It's not going to be the every 2 days. It's going to probably be 3 to 4 to 5 days until then. So I hope to see you then. Adios.